black folk, as I told you, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. And family, being as though I started off with that, we're going to get right to the point. Man, family, they trying to steal my ish. They trying to steal my ish. Oh my God, these niggas is crazy. Peace, love, and reparations. I wonder where they got that from, fam. I wonder where they. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and the like button. Share this content, man. We're gonna get it. Hey, yo, the California Reparations Committee has put out a proposal of $1.2 million per black person. Family, it's going down. That was a milestone right there. And just like I said on my other platform, on my Facebook, I said my other platform, that ain't mine, but you know what I mean. I said, yo, a lot of people didn't think reparations was going to happen or still think that it's not going to happen. But I say this, right? I say that it was black people in slavery that said it was never going to end. You got to understand, slavery was going on for hundreds of years, right? So you had people that grew up and watched their parents slave their whole life and die, and then them slave their whole life. So you had people, black people, like, man, slavery ain't never going to end, right? But those are the same bloodline of the niggas right now who saying we ain't going to get reparations. But guess what is happening? And it's going to happen. This is why these white people so mad. But we're going to get into this video. I'm going to show y'all 2 clips, right? And we're going to get into these videos real quick. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick, just to show y'all they stealing my shit. I know you like my style, huh? Shout out to D. Tubman for posting this.
Standing. Next should be, and then Cameron Jackson, and then Donald Brown.
Good morning, task force members.
Shout out to our brother Black Voltron Reloaded for coming to the Reparations Task Force and speaking truth to power. Hey, yo, this is what I was talking about. That's why I shout out to Tariq too for coming out there. Yo, this is what I was saying in my other videos, how we can't just keep allowing just any old body and all the ops and the paid detractors to come to the reparations task force meetings and just straight sabotage our shit. You got people in there saying straight up BS, right? Then when Tariq came, you had people trying to fight him and all that. Like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, they are scared because they know that black people in the country right now, is not letting up off reparations. And you have never, ever, and if you have, show me, you have never seen a reparations movement this serious in all of fucking American history. All of American history. We haven't had one black era, not the 60s, the 70s, the 1920s when they was doing Black Wall Street. None of our people, and shout out to them for doing all the fighting they was doing, but none of our people pushed the reparations movement the way we pushing it in 2023. Never happened before. This is unprecedented. Let's go.
I'm a fourth generation resident of Oakland, California. I'm doing this for family. Right now, everybody in here, especially you task force members, y'all can feel the tension, can't you? You feel that anger? Do you feel it? We are angry. We've been passed over by every single group, citizen and non-citizen within the United States of America, especially here in California. We are expecting all of you, every single one of you, to do what's right by this California Reparations Task Force. We need cash reparations, number one. Number one. Anti-black hate crime bills. And all the rest of what you guys have recommended in the report. I don't know what's going to happen after these hearings. This is what I do know. I have to represent not only for my ancestors, but for my descendants, my child, my grandchildren to come, my descendants to come. We don't have time to dilly-dally, to BS around. We are running out of time. I expect you guys to do your due diligence, as you've already done, but I expect you to do what's right as foundational Black Americans. Reparations is now. Pay the debt, cut the check, or no reparations, no vote 2024.
Thank you.
Right.
Next speaker is...
Right. Here we go with Tyreek. Tyreek gonna hold it down.
Senator Sharice Pryor and Constance French. If you are those people and have numbers through 30, please line up, and that will conclude the in-person. So, sir?
Much respect to all the brothers and sisters here in the Bay Area, first of all. I want to make 3 quick points about reparations and then let our other brothers and sisters speak. First thing, we have to understand we have to focus and keep the emphasis on it being lineage-based.
Fact.
The problem is we see a lot of trick bag language being mixed into it where it opens the floor for other groups to come in and undermine us. Reparations in the form of lineage-based compensation is not a compensation for racism. Let's be very clear. If we open the door to racism, Hispanics can come in, Asians can come in, Middle Eastern people can come in. It will become affirmative action again, where we are left holding the crumbs and everybody else is holding the cake. So we have to focus on the lineage-based reparations, especially the agreement that our foundational Black American lineage approved out here in California. California, this was a state that allowed slavery. People say that this wasn't a slave state. There was informal slavery here. The only reason they made it a technicality to make slavery illegal in California, they didn't want the white wealthy slave owners back east coming here getting all the prime real estate. They had slavery out here. Our foundational Black American brothers and sisters and our ancestors were
all over the
country
country
enslaved. San Bernardino, California was a slave colony. There were slave colonies here around the Bay Area. We couldn't get out of slavery because they made it illegal for Black people to testify against white people. That's how they trick backed us up into slavery here. We have to be compensated for that. The second thing is we can't include all of these other groups with our reparations package. We hear a lot of Black and Native American. We hear a lot of Black and brown.
Yep.
That won't work either. All of these other groups, they've been compensated. Every single group besides foundational Black Americans have been compensated. White slave owners were compensated. White immigrants in the 1800s were compensated with the Homestead Act.
Thank you so much for your comments this morning. And next, thank you so much for coming out.
Shout out to Tariq. They're gonna have this OG up here. OG gonna come at Amos Brown Kofi. Now remember, family, Amos Brown is the raccoon from the San Francisco NAACP. He's actually on the Reparations Task Force. He was the one that said we shouldn't get $5 million. So here we go. See, that's why I said you gotta watch out for these old niggas, but then we got some old solid people too. You feel what I'm saying? But you definitely gotta watch out for the old coons, because I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot more old coons than not, right? But shout out to old head, man.
Kamala Harris said, "Wait, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself."
Look.
Everyone be quiet. I have something to say before we go to public comment. I I'd like to acknowledge an important person in the room, Elaine Brown, first woman chairwoman of the Black Panther Party.
Oh, I got her on my shirt. Shout out to Elaine Brown.
I'm interested in hearing what you have to say, but since you brought my name up, I'm glad to see all these black people together. I want to see us get in the street because you know that you cannot legislate freedom. You're going to have to fight for it. You want these people to I'm the seventh in camera. Come on down to the lower bottom where I'm building houses.
West side.
Yes. Shout out to Elaine Brown.
Thank you so much, Chairwoman Brown. So now we'll turn to public comment again and we resume. No one can interrupt. Everyone has 2 minutes. Bishop, you may resume.
Let's go, Bishop.
Okay. Thank you.
Yo, he's funny as hell.
Thank you for having everybody else here. But the thing that I want to say through all the research that I've been doing for 50 years, I told you I'm 88 years old and I'm a slave, real slave from Alabama and Florida, okay? So,
OG said he a whole slave, you heard?
Some of y'all would, number one, reach out and find out something about where I was in slavery. And I told you about all Kamala Harris.
What the hell going on?
And radio station and black newspaper to put the truth out here about blacks because most people today, there's so many Ku Klux Klan, there are a lot of black people who Ku Klux Klan today.
Tell the truth.
Amos Brown, you one of them.
Hey, yo, he said a lot of black people, some KKKs too. He said, Amos Brown, you one of them. Hey, yo, shout out to the OG for talking that truth to these niggas. Hey, yo, because at the end of the day, a lot of black people don't be off that type of time. Let's keep it a buck. Niggas be tucking their tail. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said, bro, some of these niggas need their furniture moved. You feel me? And you're not going to feel comfortable enough to come up there and just, play us the fuck out, right? You're not going to feel comfortable to play us out. So we need a couple niggas to, maybe it's somebody in Amos Brown's family that can, bop him upside the head or something like that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if it was my dad, shout out to my dad. But if my dad, which he wouldn't do that, but if he was to come out publicly and say, yo, we don't need no cash reparations, trust me, my dad is never saying that shit. As money hungry as that nigga is, he ain't never saying we shouldn't get no cash reparations. But if he did, man, I would cold clock the shit out that nigga on my kids, nigga. Cold clock the shit out you, dog. Cause you playing us out, man. I know you my dad, I love you, but bro, I would have to punch you in your face if you was to come out publicly and do some Amos Brown shit. That's why I said somebody in their family, because somebody in his family not gonna go upside his head like somebody that's not in his family. You feel me? But he still need his head to go upside up. You feel me?
All the research that I did, I have all the proofs and protocols at the slave camp, and I want 50% of the protocol for black people. Money, man, hardly airport, hardly the golf course, everything for black people.
I want y'all to hear Amos Brown respond to him though.
Emmett Williams has been fighting this good fight for 50 plus years.
Excuse me, sir, do you have a number?
My number is 2.
Okay. Next person, Bishop, next person.
Hold
You're
on.
out of order, next person. Next person, thank you, it's been 2 minutes. You're Bishop and the person.
Black town there, Black Wall Street, black people.
It's been 2 minutes. Thank you, Bishop, and the personal attacks are unwarranted. Thank you.
He said the personal attacks was unwarranted.
Person, thank you. It's been 2
Hold
minutes.
on.
You're out
Hold
of
on.
order. Next person.
Hold on. Amos Brown about to go in. Amos Brown about to go in. He mad?
What the world has done because of the color of our skin. I also know that one great philosopher said, he or she whom the gods will destroy, they first make mad. And I trust that in the subsequent proceedings of this task force, that this body, whoever's here, rise up in righteous indignation. Hear such verbiage as came out of Bishop Williams' mouth, insulting the integrity, the personhood of a lady, the vice president of this nation.
Man, fuck that bitch.
My mama taught me when I left home always, Amos, behave. Don't take anything that doesn't belong to you. Don't ask for anything. Let them offer it to you. And be kind. Thank you, Madam Chair. So let us be kind.
Well, that's how you feel about reparations, huh? Don't ask for it, let them offer it to you.
But we ought to have righteous indignation for what this nation.
Righteous indignation for what this nation done to us? Nigga, righteous indignation? Yo, real talk, fam. SMD. Y'all know what that means, nigga. Suck my... Yo, real talk. Yo, these niggas is crazy. Yo, crazy. Righteous indignation. Yo, they just choked out our fam on the train for no reason and ain't charging a nigga. You talk about some righteous indignation, nigga. This is why we can't do the pastor thing. Shout out to the other pastor, Henry, but like, we can't do the pastor thing because we got this type of stuff. Righteous indignation. Indignation. I can't even say the fucking word.
Nation has done to us. Thank you very much.
Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Hold on, we about to play OG. OG gonna go off. Hold on, OG gonna go off.
Out. Escorted out.
I'm gonna shut.
Cause see, you big like them. See, they didn't come. They didn't boss up to you. You see what I'm saying? Because see, they're boss up to women, but they didn't boss up to you.
Right?
Hold on, OG about to go in, family. Hold up.
Shut me down again.
Excuse me. Respectfully, if you're not next, you cannot go next. So who's next?
I'm next.
Let's hold on. We'll check.
The number should be.
They do not like this OG.
There's 24 in my hand. Does everybody see that? Listen, I'm going to speak to you, my people. Okay? Let me finish. You shut me down in Oakland last time.
I want to confirm Donald Brown already made a comment, correct? Okay, so now we're going to the Reverend.
Not shut me
Reverend
down.
Pierce, you're next. You're next. You can go now. Turn around. Hold the microphone.
You folks have rendered yourselves useless.
You're next, sir.
National Black
Your 2 minutes start now.
is convening a conference with all of you. All of you.
Okay,
We are
2 minutes to
convening a
start.
conference on June
Please begin.
17th, and you're welcome to come. She said it. You failed us. This is the second time you try to shut me down with my number in the hand. And
OG was cooking their ass. Hold up, man. Why
it was back when we were given 40. Okay? When we were given 40 acres, you know what that number is. You keep trying to talk about now, yet you research back to slavery and you say nothing of us. Nothing. So the equivocal number from the 1860s for 40 acres today is $200 million for each and every African American. You're not supposed to be afraid. You're not supposed to be afraid. You're just supposed to tell the truth. You're not supposed to be the gatekeepers.
Facts,
You're
OG.
supposed to say what the people want and hear from the people. So if June said,
Yo, OG got a point. Now, the one thing I would say about OG, I would just say, you know, as far as the 200 million, we got to start somewhere, right? We got to start somewhere. 1.2 million is cool or whatever, but I do get his point, right? And again, just like Black Voltron Reloaded said, that, you know, people are angry, right? We've never got this far. Nigga, you owe this shit for hundreds of years. You've been paying mad other people. You've been giving money to Israel. You've been giving money to Guam, Japanese, Native Americans, you name them, Israel, Pakistan. You name the country, the U.S. been giving billions and billions of dollars. So you have people that are angry and upset. And then you got people, again, you got these gatekeepers like Amos Brown and such or whatever. And, you know, they play these games with people, right? Again, they probably have a personal vendetta against OG. That's why you've been shutting them down and trying to give his fucking number to somebody else and all this other stuff. But, you know, our people is passionate, man. And you gotta work with our people, man. We gotta work with our people because, again, we passionate about what's going on, and we want our bread, man. This can change a lot of lives, and this is why a lot of these people are mad. But I'm going to show y'all something else. This is the people who were trying to get at Tariq while they were there.
My name is.
Hold on, family. I don't know what the hell is going on. All right, there it is.
Contra Jones Muhammad. If you are here from CJAC, NAASD, ARC, please stand up. If you are part of those organizations, you see them with their feet. We are the people. Marcus Champion, Chris Watson, wrote in the specificity into AB 3121. Part of the reason that you all are here is because these people consistently showed us to call and push this legislation through. I need you all to recognize these people in the book. When the history is told, you tell it the right way.
Man, shut up.
Camila Moore, I salute you. You have been fantastic on being on task. The people who voted, the 5 voters for base repair, I salute you and thank you.
Speak in person and on the phone at the same time. So
we are here today for a mission. It is reparations. It is lineage-based. And I want the people standing to be remembered and not the YouTubers who disparage us. Not members who are appointed to NARC and then let people talk in the room and disparage and say, we got crazy money. We are self-funded people. Our ancestors were linked. But they were enough to say, because black women are being built.
All this performative goofy shit.
And that's what some of the people up in this audience too, who don't know how to keep my name out their mouth.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tariq better than me, because I'd have fucked it all the way up. And it's funny because Tariq said that. Tariq said, I almost messed the reparations up for y'all, man. I would have. I don't give a fuck. I'd have fucked it all the way up. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all one more video real quick, right? Oh yeah, this one right here. This one right here. This is a video. I actually made this genre too on my
Looking at pay reparations for Black people. Should Americans pay for reparations?
Why is it just for Black people?
I think it's to right the wrongs of previous injustices such as slavery.
Is it a trial or a study?
No, I think it's just a bill that's being proposed.
Oh, okay. There's other things in the world and in San Francisco that need to be addressed.
Do you think reparations would de-incentivize personal responsibility and hard work, or would it have positive effects?
I don't think it would have positive effects.
Let's see. Did you think the same thing when your people were getting those checks? When Guam residents got checks in 2016, shout out to Obama, who said reparations was not what did he say about reparations? He said reparations wasn't fair. Wouldn't be fair if we got reparations, but somehow he gave reparations to Guam, who was being watch this. They gave reparations to the Japanese, right? Because of World War II. But during World War II, the Japanese were doing Guam dirty. So you paid the people from Guam for what the Japanese did to them. So we didn't even do shit to people in Guam. And we giving them niggas checks. Mind you, the checks were, do y'all know when fucking World War II was? That was in 1940. They had people, right? They had people in there getting checks. Man, that was like 50 years old, 40 years old. I'm going to tell you right now, if you 50 years old, you wasn't even fucking thought of in 1940, nigga. Because to be 40, you was born in the fucking 80s, the early 80s. To be 40, you was born in 83. So you telling somebody that's 50 was born in 73. Nigga, how are they getting checks from the 1940s? That means that you getting checks for something that happened to your ancestors. So when people get this type of attitude and like, hold on, for what? There's more things to do. Yes, it was more things to do with that fucking money for them Guam people in 2016. Like that shit could have went to us. It's much better things to do than to give your people some fucking reparations for some shit we ain't even do to them. That didn't even happen in this country. That shit happened in Japan. Fam. Listen.
It's about discrimination as well. Where do other races fall in all this, such as the Hispanic community or the Asian community? Do they get, monetary value as well? Or is it more focused on just, one community?
Yes.
Looking at reparations for black people, should Americans be looking at reparations?
Yes, it's focused on one community, nigga. The black one. The people that, listen, fam. You will never, ever, ever catch any of these old pictures and see a Chinese person, a Spanish person, an Indian person. You never going to see that. So when you asking for reparations isn't for fucking racism. It's for slavery. It's a debt owed. We can add racism to it, but all this is for economic deprivation. Yes, a little bit of racism slid in there, especially when you saying because slavery didn't have anything to do with the Homestead Act. Slavery was already over. But, nigga, it still economically deprivated us because it was a form of racism, right? But you didn't get affected by that racism. Your little racism that y'all niggas go through don't be financial racism. Come on, family. This is your black and brown coalition. These niggas always want in. Nigga, the only reason you in the country is because my ancestors fought and died for you to come over here. Now you come over here, not only do you get majority of the minority program benefits, anything that's for minorities, nigga, black people get the least. Let's be for real. And now you want some of reparations, nigga? Man, listen, man. Man, listen. I be done slap the shit out of some of these people. Sometimes I can't do it. Bro, these people have to be in these type of environments to say some of the shit that they saying, dog. I'm being dead serious. Because in person, people don't say stupid shit like this. In person, they don't, because in person, them hands can fly. You feel me? In person, you can get challenged, even without the hands flying. You can get challenged on your information. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they just say shit because it's nobody saying anything to challenge their shit. So no, I don't believe y'all should be getting it. Oh, we all should be getting it. Yeah, because you don't want to hear the fight. Who's going to pay for reparations? My family didn't slave nobody. Why should I pay? Nigga, because I'm paying for the natives. Nigga, because you live in this country and the government taxes people, right? And they use the taxes to disperse money to different little things, right? And one of them is reparations. So your tax dollars are going to Israel. Your tax dollars are going to fucking what's the one? I can't think of the one that's fucking fighting Russia right now. Whatever them Ukraine. Sorry, excuse me. Your tax dollars is going to Ukraine. Your tax dollars is going to Israel. Yo, Joe Biden just pushed a $500 billion, a 500 billion, it was 500 billion, $500 million plan for Pakistan to teach their kids about transgender. Your tax dollars going there, you ain't fucking saying nothing. You don't give a fuck about when your tax dollars go anywhere else. But if your tax dollars go to pay us, now all of a sudden everybody got an issue. But when my tax dollars go to the Native Americans who slaved me, who slaved my people, nobody gives a fuck about that. Well, nigga, until you stop making my taxes go to the natives, nigga, everybody in this goddamn country that's non-FBA, taxes will be going to pay me, nigga. You're crazy. Yeah. That's how we coming in 2023. Yo, reparations is it. Watch this. Watch this, family. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all something real quick. 1 second, family. Reparations is coming and they know it and they are scared, family. They know it and they scared. I gotta hold on, fam. Where am I at? I don't know what's going on right now, but my fucking internet is lagging. Boy, this shit lagging bad. But family, I'm telling you. So watch this, right? I'm trying to show this what's the name? Because I had two pictures, right? I had a picture. I do not know what's going on right now, family. This shit is acting crazy. Now that I want to show y'all, that shit will not pop up. But I wanted to show y'all the two pictures that I had. I had two pictures. One was a picture when our brother was getting choked out, right? And the other picture, they was protesting. It wasn't a picture of him getting choked out. It was a picture of them protesting after our brother got choked out, right? It was people protesting in New York City in the subway. Now, when you look at that protest, you see mad different cultures, mad different ethnic groups, mad different people, right? You got Spanish, Italians, fucking, you name them. They all there, right? The Chinese, they all there protesting because the brother got killed. He got fucking choked out, right? They want social justice. Then I put a picture up of the reparations rally. Nigga, I ain't see one soul out there that was non-FBA. Besides, we had some black immigrants, but besides them, nigga, wasn't no other group out there. See, they only want us to get social justice. They'll go out and fight in the streets. They'll go out, throw the fist up, and go fight in the streets when one of us get killed. But when we say we want that bread, all of a sudden niggas like, huh, what? Hold on. And we can't get none? God damn, what's fucking going on with this shit? Hold on, family. It came on, but it's still like fucking loading slow as hell. God damn. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna see if I can just get to my pictures. I'm gonna just go to the photos. This shit is wild. I can't get anything to pop up. You had this chick right here who was talking about her homeland and how they did. Here we go. Hold on. Family, I am fucking. This shit is crazy. It's like this. My computer never ever, my laptop never ever did this, bro. It's like now that I'm trying to show y'all something on the fly. I should have just brought this shit up before I started recording, but oh, here it is. That's Rizza Islam's response. God, man. I can't. I'm sorry, family. Here we go. That's Rizza Islam's response to the white man. Here go the white man right here. So here we go, family. Robert W. Malone, who's an MD, he said, everyone not of color living in California needs to get out now. About $1.2 million in reparations is now approved by California task force, still to be voted on by the state legislation to each black person in the state. This will not only bankrupt the state, but will force homeowners to sell their property to pay huge tax increases that may be coming. California already charges almost 20% per person, including sales tax, the highest tax rate in the country. By the way, activists are demanding higher amounts. They want $200 million per person. Fox News, they was talking about OG, talking about the 40 acres. But so, nigga, you should have been gave it up and you wouldn't owe 200 fucking million, nigga. Fuck you. Straight like that. Hey, nigga, it is what it is. You feel me? This is the face of modern socialism, and we all need to be very scared. California always led the way in terms of new legislation. This soon may come to other blue states' plans in the works. Yeah, you're right, because they know as California goes the country, and as when them reparations come, so does everybody else. But we still want reparations on a federal level. Fuck this whole state shit. We really want it on a federal level, right? We really want it on a federal level. Because see, the federal level can get on some bullshit and tell California they can't do it, or write a law to say you can't pass these niggas no bread. Some weird shit, right? You feel me? But here was RZA Islam. I guess RZA Islam kind of like no dude or whatever. So RZA Islam responded to him. He said, truly disappointing to see you not only speak on this topic of which indeed you're not qualified, but also how manipulated circumstances as though they are facts. Who is going to have to sell their homes to pay for this, sir? I live in California, and yes, many of us black folks are owners. Seeing how this has not fully passed as of yet, you don't know how the economy resolve will be established. However, above all this, what was done to my and our people was beyond horrific, and this government is right/obligated to repair what was done. I have never heard you speak on the billions going to Israel every year since the mid-1940s. The Ukraine has received over 115 billion in a matter of months from this government. We all are paying for that. From my understanding, in terms of taxpayers, the Chinese were given reparations, the Japanese were given reparations, the few Italians were hung by this government were given reparations. Many of the native tribes rightfully given their reparations. Many more have been compensated for what this government has done. Facts. I ain't gonna read off because he actually wrote something super long. This shit is like, I had to snapshot that shit like 3-4 times just to get the whole message in there. But he ain't lying. That's what I'm saying. See, that's why I say they don't want this smoke with us. Reparations is something you can't get around. It's a legal fucking debt. Family, if you don't understand that reparations, they legally owe that shit. You just been fucking, they have the I'm white and I say so laws, so they do what they want, but legally they can't get around it. And what's been happening for real is that we've been pushing reparations, right? We've been pushing reparations even before this era, and it always been dissipated. They always brought some coons out to fucking push the energy somewhere else and refocus the energy on something else. So it never got this close. We never got this close to getting reparations, right? So people are scared. You got these people scared as hell that we about to come through and get this bread. But they have to give it to us, family. You're going to have to, bro. Black people, we not letting up, right? Black people, we not letting up. You feel me? We not letting up. They gonna come up off that cash, and it's going to turn the whole country around. First of all, anytime you give us reparations, we're not sending the money off. I know people. I work with people from Mexico. I work with Mexicans all the time. Them niggas always sending bread, and them Africans too. They send bread. They send bread back too. So you're getting money in our economy, and you sending it to another economy. That actually hurts our economy. But again, the only reason they flooding immigrants in is because they want to undermine us. They want to make us a permanent underclass. You feel me? Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. They trying to make us a permanent underclass. So that's the only reason they push the fucking immigrants in here, because it's messing the country up. But again, they don't care about the country's economy at the end of the day, because the people who control the economy is already up. Nigga, they going, look it up. The national debt is online. You can just Google the national debt. It'll take you right to the website and show in real time, like in real time by the second, how much debt we're incurring in this country. I should actually just Google that shit. See, if my fucking internet wasn't lagging, I would just Google it for you real quick. But I don't feel like waiting because I'm about to get off. But yeah, you look at that. We going $10,000 a second. $10,000 in debt a second in this country. And watch this. They still giving out billions of dollars. They just gave out $500 million last week. We don't want to hear nothing about a debt. We don't want to hear nothing about the country going in debt. And I truly, dead serious, don't give a fuck about no other race going in debt when we get our reparations. Absolutely don't give a fuck. You know why? Because the natives and all them people, all them other people who've been getting money while we going in debt. So guess what? It is what it is. If your people go in debt, strap up your bootstraps, nigga. That, like you tell us, pull yourself up from your bootstraps, nigga. Yeah. While we spend this reparation bread. We out of here, man. Peace, love, and reparation. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share the content too, family. Peace, love, and reparation. We ain't letting them steal our shit either. I might even show up to that shit in LA just so I can tear their shit down, nigga. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, they definitely stole my peace, love, and reparation, man. We up out of here.